I'm gonna call the South Burlington Board of Abatement meeting to order. It is May 14th, Thursday. It is now 5:10. Need some instructions on exiting the building in case of emergency.
So if it's emergency, we're gonna leave the storage immediately to the right, go out the emergency staircase, down the staircase, and convene in the front of the building.
Questions? All right, agenda item 3, review additions, deletions, or changes in the order of the agenda.
Just as a heads up, this one is in person, the next one that starts at 5:45 is gonna be virtual. And then the following one at 6:15. There are signs to post for when we're in the deliberative session. I think we'll just see how the timing of that is, if we're gonna go into the deliberative session after each one or at the end, we'll figure that out, but I'll post those just so people can will be happy.
So as we have stated, it's going to be listening to each of the requests and then going into the deliberative session and maybe doing it in a fast process. So I want to give each requester the 30 minutes if they need the full 30 minutes. So we'd be gathered by that. Comments and questions, agenda item 4. Comments and questions from the public not related to the agenda. Hearing and seeing none. We're looking for oaths of.
So I can do those, there's oath for the Board of Abatement members and then a separate oath for the taxpayers, so we're still looking on. Oh, I didn't see you sneak in, okay, great. So I'm gonna do the Board of Abatement members first, so raise your hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly affirm that I will well and truly hear and determine all matters and issue for abatement submitted for my decision. Under the pains and penalties of perjury. Okay, great. And then we'll have you come on now. Do you want to?
You can vote if you like.
So go ahead and have a seat. And then I'll have you do the application as well. So you're just gonna repeat after me, or actually you're gonna say yes. Do you solemnly affirm that the evidence you shall give relative to the case now under consideration shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury? Okay. Thank you.
So before we get started from the board side, are there any members of the board who have a conflict of interest with this property and individuals and or have had any ex parte communication about this property or individuals? Okay, no one's spoken to these themselves. Thank you. Have you received a copy of the board's rules and procedures?
Yes.
And you understand, do you have any questions about that? How the hearing is going to go about? Oh, so if you would also quickly give us the statutory abatement category that the abatement request is being made under. I think we have it on your sheet.
Yeah, it's on that first page. So that
Circle-
box that you.
circles. I just want you to tell us the category.
So the packet that you submitted? Yeah, so that cover letter. So it looks like this.
The only way you go ahead.
Which did you check? You see the box?
It's this one?
Yeah.
I can vote for you and you can.
If you work for this.
Okay, very good. All right, stand by. So we're gonna open the hearing for parcel number 181002026. Juan Lamb, is that correct? And the property address is 2026 Williston Road. The statutory abatement category that's being requested, and I need your confirmation of this, is taxes of persons who are unable to pay their taxes, interest, and collection fees. That's right. Okay. Very good. So we're going to have you present all your information. We're going to hold our questions. Please take notes. And then any questions you might have, take a note of that. We're going to let these folks finish their representation And then we're gonna have questions. And then we're gonna close the hearing, and at some point later tonight, we're going to deliberate on your request and issue a written response to your request within 30 days. Okay, is that fair? And who's the gentleman with you? Can you identify yourself, sir?
It's William Workman, WORKMAN.
Okay,
Sound.
and what's your interest?
I'm a real estate agent.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank
Thank you. William Work. Ms. Lamb, it's your opportunity now to tell us.
The abatement for interest and penalties, during the back to taxes that I owed during COVID. During COVID, I had a restaurant, takeout restaurant, full bowl, was operating at the location, and we just opened and COVID outbreak. So business did do well, and I also operated a bar redemption next door. And because the contacts, like no contact issues, so we were not able to do businesses, so I was behind on my property tax. And I've been trying to get it caught up and paid for the business we do normally. However, the back taxes added on to my current tax bill that I have to pay additional, so it makes it very difficult to get by. So I'm applying for interest and penalties that were applied towards my past due taxes. So I can go forward with my operation.
Can you run through the documentation if you presented that?
11, or I do have a letter from the attorney. The amount that was owed was 30,000. And I did set up a payment plan. Starting May 15, 2023, and I've paid 5,000 each May, 2,500 every August, and $2,500 every November. Yeah. So there was no 30,000, and now I have brought down to